herself like now I'm a supermodel. Now I have, the gig is up. You know what I mean? Like I think I look better than ever now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know my chin, like my chin bones. Like I know you could see my bones. Like, why you keep talking about my bones? Let's talk about me and my future as an actress. So here we have Olivia Goncalves talking about all that. Vinnie Politan looking like he just hit the doobie, and he just like, I'm the face of true crime with my droopy eyes, like I just hit the blunt. Vinnie, oh my God, bro! I wish I get a chance ever. See, someday, I wish I get a chance to talk to you, Vinnie, one day. I got questions for you. I got questions for you, Vinnie. If I ever come across Vinnie Politan, I will be the one asking the questions. I will be the host, and you will be interrogated. Won't even be. Oh, those are interview. Nah, fuck that. This is true crime. I'm gonna interrogate you and ask you why, Make it make sense. Why you have talk about this case in the manner that you have talked? You literally, Vinnie, you have hide the truth in plain sight. Why? In Spanish, for those that speak Spanish, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? Why? Why we are going to listen to the anchor of a legacy media news outlet? They can't even do his job right. Yeah, as it is, he's the top dog, right? Why? Sleuty Goose does a better job than him. Lana Oriani does better job than him. Kathy from the Indie Zone, looking through the documents, does better job than him. Why Vinnie Politan don't already have a full scope of documents and breaking the whole shit down if he actually gave a fuck about this case? It hit different. He talk, feeding the state narrative, feeding a state narrative that now, even after Bryan Kohberger plead guilty, he looks innocent than ever. How come the Vinnie Politan is not talking about that? They're talking about the nail clippings and the bloods, but why they not putting pressure on the government and on the state to reveal whose blood was that? Can you identify the source of that DNA? Because if you ask me, in this type of crime scene, this type of crime, you needed to find out every single DNA in that house. It don't matter if it would be a DNA galore. Don't give no fucks. Me, yo, Jrod Point, don't give no fucks. A mí no me importa. Lo que me importa and what I do care is to identify every single source of DNA inside of that house, and then we take it from there. But I need to know as an investigator every single source of DNA and who was that person. So I could ask the right questions. How come that your blood is in their nails? How? Why? Can you explain yourself? How can legacy media, you, Vinnie Politani, been talking about DNA extract from a button of a sheath, a brass button of a sheath for 2 years, talking about the DNA that it was taken for an IgG from a button of this sheath. Oh, now we end up to find out that that never happened. Now we end up finding out that that never happened because they save the button of the sheath for fingerprints. Did I tell you that story was made up? The question is like how Jrod on point knew that that whole story was made up. I don't know. Probably doing my homework. Probably getting to know things that I knew in 2022 that everybody was mocking me about it. Probably because I knew in 2022 enough like to call Moscow PD and tell them exactly what you know today. I told him more. Because what you know today, that my main suspect was on the list. Bingo. Good job, Jrod on point. How you do it, I don't know. It's for me to know and for you to find out. But everything y'all know today, I knew 2022. And I was telling y'all every single day. And I was here fighting to share information that I knew that it was legit. I just couldn't show you my sources. I just couldn't give you the recipe of how I do my work. But I knew enough. I knew enough 2 weeks after the murder. I knew enough like to call Moscow PD with my first and last name, and I give them the same suspect that they were investigating, and they still didn't do nothing about it with a tip, legit tip with info, timeline, motives, name. And it's the same person you are investigating, but y'all gonna tell me that y'all clear every single tip? How? When you took Jack DeCour's DNA, didn't process it. That's why it got inconclusive. Because, yeah, it doesn't hit for no felonies, no criminal with felonies. But when these criminals don't have no felonies and are students of the University of Idaho, you might as well have to end up doing whatever you did for Bryan Kohberger, IgG, and all this other good stuff. Well, as a matter of fact, just match whatever DNA they have with whatever they found in the house, and you get a bingo. Why Vinnie Politan is not talking about that? Why Vinnie Politan is not talking about is more to this story, ladies and gentlemen, and everything is on the dockets. And we here for it. My name is Vinnie Politani. and we are